Shalom. Thank you for joining us for the Children of Light Bible study. We're going to go ahead and get started with our prayer. Father Ohio, we thank you for another Shabbat. We thank you for us gathering together. We thank you for the children. We ask that the children continue to grow in the fruit of the Spirit that you've given them and that they develop a stronger relationship with you. Ahaya, Yeshua, and Holy Spirit. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started with the Lord's Prayer, ancient Hebrew. You guys ready?
Okay, come on, let's get involved.
Are we ready?
Yeah!
Who would like to start us off? But now your hand was up first. Let's start from here. Kasala, Nawa, Abaya, Nawa, Ranasaya, Wan, Awashai, Nawa, Wan, Arab,
All right, so now let's go ahead and do the Lord's Prayer in English. All right? Yes, English. On the count of three, we'll start together. So, 1, 2, 3.
Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
All right, good. All right, next we're going to have our credo in Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 4. On the count of three. 1, 2, 3. All right, stop. The very last one.
That's sad.
The very last one. I want y'all have some energy. Y'all sound like y'all about to go to sleep. But y'all been go to some melatonin or something. Come on, wake up. All right?
Be excited.
Get excited. Yeah, get excited. So on the last one, I want to hear nice and loud, not screaming, just loud. Have some joy. This is Shabbat, yes? Okay? All right. Woo. Let's start off. Last one on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Shemaya Shirala Ahaya, Alahaya Ahaya. Hear, O Israel, the Lord God is one Lord. Shemaya Shirala Ahaya, Alahaya Ahaya. Hear, O Israel, the Lord God is one Lord.
That's enough. Teachers take control.
All right. So next we have our alphabet. You want to lead us?
Nope.
All right. On the count of three. 1,
Where your
Two.
face? Here.
3.
Where's your face?
Come on inside my box.
Come on. Finish strong.
All right, this is our numbers in ancient Hebrew.
Annalisa, nice and loud.
One
Low, just Annalisa.
Everyone quiet, let Elisa go.
akad, two Shania, three Sulasha, four Araba Aya, five Kamasha, six Sasha, four Araba Aya, five
Whoa, 7.
seven Sheba Aya, eight Shemawan, nine Kasa Aya, 10 Aisha.
Isaiah, by yourself, loud.
Thank you.
Nine akad, two Shania, three Sulasha, four Araba Aya, five Kamasha, six Justice, seven Sheba Aya, eight Shemawan, nine Kasa Aya, 10 Aisha.
But not by yourself.
What? You don't know.
What's 1? 1.
Two, three, two,
What do you do now?
Kamasha, six, seven,
Shabbat Aiha.
Sheba, eight, Shema, nine,
The Shah Aiha.
10,
Good job.
Job.
See, you didn't know.
Neve.
one, five, two, scenario, three, four, five, Masha, six, seven,
How about it?
8,
8.
9,
Good job. Amaris.
1, two, Shemaim, 3, Shalasha, 4, Aphraita, 5, Kamasha, 6, Sasha, 7, Sheba, Aisha, 8, Shema, 9, Masha, Aisha, 10, Aisha.
Micah.
Say it.
Micah.
Say it.
1. 2. Araba Aiha.
5,
We can't hear you.
Speak louder.
9. The Shah Aiha.
Orion knows them. They say them in the van all the time.
Araya. 1.
Say it in Hebrew. 1. Uh-huh.
7.
She said,
Shabbat Aiha.
mhm.
8. The Shah Aiha. Aishar. Good job.
Oh, let Elias say it. Say your numbers, Elias. Look at me.
All right, so now we're gonna go over the numbers in ancient Hebrew from 11 to 20.
New numbers, y'all. Ready? New numbers. Parents, y'all may want to record this as y'all do.
All right, so I want you guys to repeat after me.
Wait, let her get them.
Can y'all see? Can everybody see?
Yeah.
All right. You can't see?
Uh-oh. He says, well, we know he don't need glasses.
11.
11.
Akkad Ishar. 12.
12.
Shanayim Ishar. 13.
13.
Shalasha Ishar. 14.
14.
Arabah Ishar. 15.
15.
Kamasha Ishar. 16. Let's do it together, y'all. Shasha Ishar. 17.
17.
Shabbat Ishar. 18.
18.
Shemawana Ishar. 19.
19.
The Shah Ishar. 20. Ashar Uriah. Asharium.
Say it again.
Ashariah. Everyone say it. Ashariah. All right. Thank you.
So do you notice the difference in the number?
Yeah.
What's the same?
I saw.
No, well, Ishar is the difference, but what's the same? For 1, how do you say 1? What's the first part of 11? How do you say it? So, well, Ishar is what we're adding onto it to make it 11.
What?
So the first word is still the same. So you have Akkad and Shanayim and Shalasha. We're adding Ishar on it, so you know that it's not just 1, 2, or 3, but it's 11, 12, and 13.
You guys see?
You see the difference?
See how we have a cod here, but here, a cod Ishar.
11.
Yes, good job.
12, 3, 18, 14,
Yeah.
14,
Yeah, but I don't know if they know place values yet.
And the last
No,
thing,
they
well,
don't
one
know
of the
place
things we're
value
gonna do is colors. Who wants to know their colors in ancient Hebrew? All right. All right, so our colors in ancient Hebrew. We'll start off with blue, and it's cacao. Red, adawam, orange, cacao, yellow, tzahawa, green, yarawa. We'll do it one more time. All right, I'm gonna say it first, and then you guys repeat. Okay? All right. Blue, cacao, red, adawam, orange, cacao, yellow, tzahawa, green, yarawa. So as the weeks go on, we'll add more colors, but right now we're gonna start off with the first 5 primary colors. These are the primary colors. So these are the first 5 main colors, and with these colors can make up other colors.
So if you mix red and blue, you get purple.
I didn't know that.
Want to ask the question?
Yellow and orange.
So when it's time comes, you'll know the colors then. Good. All right, and the last thing we're gonna do,
He stole enough drink.
we're gonna do the books of the Bible and the Old Testament. But before we do, what brave soul wants to tell us the first 5? Please raise your hand. Zaya, you was first. Tell us the first 5 books.
Genesis, Job, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy,
All right.
Whoa. First 5. First 5.
He said do the
I'll
honor.
tell you all of
He said like he said like his dad. Do the honor me.
You wanna lead us too?
No.
Micah?
Do the honor me.
All right. So, follow your Lawanda Amana. She's gonna lead you.
Whoa. Me. I'm first.
She's gonna say this and you guys are gonna repeat after her. Do not talk while she's talking. Thank you.
1. Genesis.
1. Genesis.
2. Job.
2. Job.
3. Exodus.
3. Exodus.
4. Leviticus.
4. Leviticus.
5. Numbers.
5. Numbers.
6. Deuteronomy.
6. Deuteronomy.
7. Joshua.
7. Joshua.
8. Judges.
8. Judges.
9. 1 Samuel.
9. Samuel.
10. 2 Samuel.
10.
Isaiah, tell us the first 10.
1. Genesis. 2. Job. 3. Exodus. 4. Leviticus. 5. Numbers. 6. Deuteronomy. 7. Joshua. 8. Judges. 9. 1 Samuel. 10. 2 Samuel.
Good job.
Micah, do you know them? You tell us the first 10. See how far you can get. What's 1? Look up here. What's 1? 2. 3. Exodus. 4. What's 4? Leviticus. What's 5? Numbers. 6. Deuteronomy. 7. Joshua. 8. Judges. 9. 1 Samuel. 10. 2 Samuel. I know you know. What? You just excited. Come here. Okay. I know you know.
Baby. Want me to take him in the room? Why?
Scoot up. Turn around. Okay.
All right, so everyone, we're going to be doing the book of Judges. The book of Judges today. Everyone get your Bibles and turn to the book of Judges, please. And please raise your hand when you're there. I got you. Yes, we are. Next week.
You were the first one.
All right, so everyone, we'll go ahead and get started. We're going to first talk about some facts about Judges. Judges was written by Samuel, and we're going to learn a lot about Samuel next week. Samuel, well, I'll just wait till next week to tell y'all about it. So we're going to learn about Samuel next week. The book of Judges was written between 1043 BC to 1004 BC. So a really long time ago. Thousands of years ago. And it covers when Joshua died. So Joshua dies, and then we see when Samuel is born. And again, we'll talk about Samuel next week. Okay? And then the word for judges in Hebrew is shaphat. Shaphat. Everyone say shaphat. All right. So, you guys may be wondering, what is a judge, right? Does anybody already know what a judge is? No? No? All right.
Eyes up front.
Here. So, a judge is a military leader. So, what is a judge?
A military leader.
All right. Now, is anyone thinking, well, if a judge is a military leader, why does Israel have military leaders? Does anyone think about that? That thought didn't come to you guys? No? Nah. Okay. It did for you? Okay. So, I'm going to tell you guys how the judges came to be, and then we're going to actually see this play out with one of the judges. And then today, you guys have to be judges for about 30, 40 minutes. You guys have to be a judge. Would you guys have to be a judge today?
Yes.
All right. All right. So this is what happened. Israel, they would start doing bad. They wouldn't keep the commandments of Yeshua. So because they didn't keep the commandments of Yeshua, they would end up in bondage. So they'll be like they were in Egypt. They'll be oppressed. They'll have to do really hard work. And then what they would do is Israel, they would call out to Yeshua to help them, to deliver them. So guess what? Yeshua would choose a judge. He would raise them up, and they would use that judge to deliver them from whatever bondage or whatever issue they were going through at that moment. And that judge would do what they needed to do to deliver Israel and to get them back on the right track to serving Yeshua. But unfortunately, there were a lot of judges. So that means Yeshua saw the Israelites. They were doing good one point and then bad. So it was back and forth. So what we're going to take a look at now, we're going to actually see this play out. We're going to talk about one judge, both you actually. But one we're going to look at right now is Deborah. Everyone say Deborah.
Deborah!
And Deborah was from the tribe of Ephraim. What tribe was she from?
Ephraim.
And fun fact, her name means bee. Yeah,
Like 2B or like a
buzz.
oh.
Me. Why you say buzz?
So I want everyone to turn to Judges chapter 4. Okay, we'll get to it. You need to focus. Turn one page. Turn one page. When you're there, please raise your hand. And we're going to see everything we just discussed play out. From Israel doing bad, and then all the way from the judge being raised up to deliver Israel. All right, so we're going to read Judges chapter 4, verse 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah.
Judges chapter 4, verse 1.
Judges chapter 4, verse 1. And the children of Israel again did evil in the sight of the Lord. And Ehud was dead. And the Lord sold them into the hand of Jabin, king of Canaan, that reigned in Hazor, the captain of whose host was Sisera, which dwelt in Hirosheth of the Gentiles.
So we see in verse 1, it says the children of Israel again did evil in the sight of the Lord. So Deborah, she was the first judge, so we're just focusing on her right now. So they did bad, and then it says in verse 2, the Lord sold them into the hand of Jabin, the king of Canaan. So now they were sold, they're in bondage again. And now let's see what happens now that they're in bondage. We're going to go ahead and read verse 3.
Judges chapter 4, verse 3. And the children of Israel cried unto the Lord, for he had 900 chariots of iron, and 20 years he mightily oppressed the children of Israel.
Wow. So we see the Israelites, they cried out to Yeshua, and they were oppressed by this king for how many years? Yes, 20 years. All right, and now we're going to see now the judge is going to rise up. So remember, Israel cried out to Yeshua. Now he's going to raise up a judge. Let's see that in verse 4.
Verse 4. And Deborah, a prophetess, the wife of Lapidoth, she judgeth Israel at that time.
All right, so that's the judge at the time. Her name was Deborah. Again, she was from the tribe of Ephraim.
And yes, she was a female. So a female led the people. Yes.
So now that we have our judge, now Yeshua is going to use that judge to deliver Israel and get the victory. Let's read that in verse 14 and 15.
Verse 14. And Deborah said unto Barak, Up, for this is the day in which the Lord hath delivered Sisera into thine hand. Is not the Lord gone out before thee? So Barak went down from Mount Tabor, and 10,000 men after him. And the Lord discomfited Sisera and all his chariots and all his hosts with the edge of the sword before Barak, so that Sisera lighted down off his chariot and fled away on his feet.
So this is just a part of the victory. So they're fleeing away. They're running away from the Israelites. But this man, he also died by a woman, and her name was Jael. So he fled right into the hands of Jael, and she took a tent peg, and she started it. It's a little plain.
A tent peg is like a giant nail.
Yeah, think of this as a giant nail. It's not this long.
It's very sharp.
Yeah.
Oh.
She not.
She canceled her
Right.
Is it almost like a spear?
Yeah, a very. They can have a spear like that. The tent peg was maybe that high, and it's pointy like a spear at the end. Yeah. She gave him some warm milk. He laid down, and she took it and she put it through his temple. Mm-hmm. And then
because he was the one oppressing the children of Israel. He's the one who took them as slaves.
It's almost like as a knife.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was one instance. Now, before you guys get to be judges, I want to point out someone else to you guys. His name was Samson. Some of you guys maybe heard of him.
Who knows Samson? Does he sound familiar?
Yeah.
Let's go to chapter 15 real quick, everyone. Chapter 15. All right. And Samson, he was from the tribe of Dan, and his name meant like the sun. Now,
Yes, Samir, do you have a question? Are you still raising your hand?
Now, a couple of weeks ago, we talked about Nazarites and what they would do, and how they would take an oath, and that they wouldn't cut their hair, they wouldn't eat any wine, any juice, any dried up grapes, raisins. So they were devoted to Yeshua. Yeah.
Oh, look at her full scripture.
Tomatoes come from the vine.
You trying to get out of me tomatoes?
You ain't a Nazarene.
So he was a Nazarite. Samson was a Nazarite, and he got his strength from Yeshua. So Yeshua was upon him, and he was a very strong person. And we're going to see some of the mighty things he did through Yeshua. So let's quickly read in Judges chapter 15, and we're going to start at verse 12.
Judges chapter 15, verse 12. And they said unto him, We are come down to bind thee, that we may deliver thee into the hand of the Philistines. And Samson said unto them, Swear unto me that ye will not fall upon me yourselves.
So these people came up, they tied up Samson, so they had his arms tied up, and they were going to deliver him to the hands of the Philistines. So let's see if he gets delivered to the hands of the Philistines. Let's read verse 14 to 16 now.
Verse 14. And when he came unto Mahai, the Philistines shouted against him, and the Spirit of the Lord came mightily upon him. And the cords that were upon his arms became as flax that was burnt with fire, and his bands loosed from off his hands.
So now he's no longer tied up. Let's see what happens. Let's see the strength that Yeshua gave him.
And he found a new jawbone of an ass, and put forth his hand and took it, and slew 1,000 men therewith. And Samson said, With the jawbone of an ass, heaps upon heaps, with the jawbone of an ass, have I slain 1,000 men.
That's right.
So he had the jawbone of a donkey. And he took the jawbone of a donkey. He killed 1,000 people. Y'all not amazed by that? I mean, I know you are. I saw your face. That's 1,000 people from a jawbone of a donkey.
It's
He
1,000.
killed 1,000 people. And powered them by sky high.
That's,
See the sun.
that's the next.
Do you know what a donkey looks like?
Yeah.
So the mouth, the bottom part of the donkey, he used that to kill 1,000 people. Yes.
Just do this right here. Feel that? That's your jawbone. Donkeys have one too. So they took the donkey's jawbone like this, similar.
Feel it, but not feel right here. Go like that. Do it. It feels kind of the same as the jawbone of a donkey.
Our bones are human.
Yeah. So he took it from.
All right, now. So Samson, he was pretty strong, and
Chapter 15.
okay. So there was this woman named Delilah, and she was joined up with the Philistines, and she made a deal with them to find out what Samson's strength was. So she kept trying and trying to find out what his strength was, so that way they could finally defeat him, because they couldn't defeat him. He was very strong, but Yeshua gave him that strength.
Because Yeshua was on Samson's eyes up here. Because Yeshua was on Samson's side, he gave him all the strength that he needs so that the Philistines wouldn't take Samson down. Can I see your muscles? Show me your muscles.
Oh, all right, then.
Let me see all your muscles that Yeshua gave you.
See your muscles. Use your muscles.
So when you make a muscle, you remember that Yeshua is the one who made you strong. Yes.
What's your Philistine?
Who are the old Philistines?
Was a better time.
So they dwelt in the land of Canaan. They were other people. They weren't a part of the 12 tribes of Israel. So they were a group of people that lived in Canaan.
They were against the Israelites. They were our enemies.
So she kept trying to find out what his weakness was. And one day he told her that he was a Nazarite and that he vowed a Nazarite from his mother's womb. And his hair had never been cut off his head. So you know what she did? She cut off his hair. Because she made a deal with the Philistines to find out what his weakness was so they can get him. But they did not get the victory at the end. Mhm. Even though they, yes, it's sin. You know that, huh? Anyways. So they captured him, but it wasn't the end for Samson. Even though they cut off his hair, he looked up. He didn't look up, but he prayed to Yeshua, and he asked Yeshua to give him strength. And he was in a place full of Canaanites, and it was this column. Think of something like this, but 10 times bigger and wider and huger. It held up the whole place bigger. Think of it from the ceiling all the way down to the floor. It held the place together. He took 2 of those and he crushed it, and the whole place came down. And he killed 1,000. 3,000. He killed 3,000 of them.
At one time.
Yeah.
That's your shine. It's taller than a branch. That's taller.
You have a question, Ellie? Oh. All right. So, those were 2 people we wanted to point out to you guys. But, are you guys ready to be judges?
Yeah!
Are you sure?
Yeah!
All right. So, we got a couple of things we got to do first so y'all can be a judge. The first thing, I need you guys to put your Bibles to the side.
Trick question.
Trick question. All right. Give your Bibles to your parents. Once you do that, please get your numbers from your parents and hold on to it. We'll wait for everyone to get theirs. All right. Perfect. All right. So what I want everyone to do, I want everyone to make a space. So Neve, come sit right here. Right here. But not too close to the computer. Turn this way. Mariah, you can sit right here. Oh, Micah, you can stay there. Let's see. And Elisa, scoot back that way. Keziah, scoot back that way. But now you can come. No, the diffuser right there. Can you fit between them? Oh.
Oh Lord, no.
All right.
Wait, somebody switch with him.
All right, so when your numbers is called, you're going to come up. You're going to be a judge of Israel. And we're going to see what your judge did, okay? All right, who has number 1? All right, stand up. Come stand over here.
Hold your staff.
All right, let's open it up. Let's see who you are.
I can't open it.
Oh. There you go. All right, let's see who you are. Abdon. All right, so you're Abdon, and his name meant servile. He was from the tribe of Ephraim, and with Abdon, he judged Israel for 8 years. So you were a judge for 8 years. Wow.
It might be like up to the ceiling, down to the stars.
The column? Okay.
And this must be down.
Do you enjoy being the judge of Israel? Good. All right. Thank you. Everyone, give our judge a round of applause. Thank you. All right. Who has number 2? Who has number 2?
You put number 2, girl?
No, she don't.
Yes, you do. That's a 2.
It is a 2.
You're right.
Don't ask us. Y'all don't get out at all. Get away from me. Micah, here's number 2. Go ahead, hold that.
Come on, Micah.
Come here, staff.
Yeah.
All right, Micah. We have a new judge. Let's see what your judge did. All right. Your judge name was Elon.
Elon.
And his name meant mighty. Yes, mighty. And he was from the tribe of Zebulon.
Hold it up, Micah. Hold your staff high.
You
Show us how
mighty.
mighty. Look. Mike. Okay, huh? Hold it up. In the air. Show us your mighty pose.
It's okay.
Okay, guys, let's just. There you go, sweet. A little dangerous with it.
All right, and Micah, you judged for 10 years.
Whoa!
All right, everyone give it up for our judge. Thank you, Micah. There you go. All right, who has number 3? Who has number 3? Stand up. All right, take your staff over here. Let's see who you are. Ibzan. Yes. I'm saying it right.
Yeah.
All right. Now, unfortunately, we do not know what his name means. So, question mark there. He was from the tribe of Judah and judged for 7 years. You judged for 7 years. Did you enjoy judging? Yeah?
Good job.
All right. Thank
What's
you.
your favorite part about it?
Yeah, what was your favorite part? All right. Thank you. Sit down. Everyone give it up for our judge. Thank you. All right. Who has number 4?
Who's number 4?
Number 4.
He has 4. Oh, come on up. You can read yours. So.
It's okay, take your time.
Get
Get
it.
out.
Get it.
You can't trade judges.
And my name means hewer. I'm from
Wait, let's not know what hewers. So hewers are people who cut like stones and wood. So that's what a hewer means.
and the tribe I am from is Manasseh. Yes. I defeated 135,000 Midianites with only 300 people in the name of the Lord.
Is that a lot of people?
That is a lot of people.
All right, let's give it up for
How long did you
our
judge
judge.
for?
All right, thank you.
How long did you judge for?
All right, who has number 5? Who has number 5?
Uh-oh.
All right, but now
Yeah.
let's see. Take your staff, take your staff. All right. Oh, this is perfect for you, huh? All right. So, I'll stand in the middle, right there. We have Shamgar. His name means sword.
Yeah.
I like that.
Unfortunately, I don't know what tribe he's from. Let's not say that. It's not recorded. And he killed 600 Philistines with an ox goad. So an ox goad is a tool that they would use when they were herding, like a farming tool when they were herding the sheep. So it had, I believe, a hook on the end. So he had a hook on this, and you used this hook on it, and you killed 600 Philistines. Yeah, kind of like a cane, yeah. So you did some mighty things.
Oh, yeah, they pulled my face.
All right, let's give it up for our judge. All right, thank you. All right, who's number 7? Let's go, number 7. Come get your staff. Oh, 6. Oh, I'm sorry. Who's number 6?
Oh, she's 10.
Oh, really?
I'm sorry.
Who's number 6?
He's 6.
You're 6.
You're both a
No, I lost count. All right, come and get your staff, number 6. Oh.
I am Jair. Yair. Everyone call me that. It means he enlightens, from the tribe of Manasseh. And I was a judge for 22 years.
All right.
And I loved it.
All right, now we have number 7. All right, take your staff. All right, let's see who you are. Ehud. And it says, his name means, I will give thanks. All right, he's from the tribe of Benjamin. And he had a battle with the Moabites, and you defeated the Moabites.
They were tough, weren't they? You did it.
Good job. All right. Okay. Let's see.
Okay.
All right. All right. So we have Othniel, name means Lion of God. Leroy. All right, from the tribe of Judah, and then you won a battle with the Canaanite city. So you had a battle with the Canaanites, and you took that city. All right, let's give up for our judge. Who's number 9? Come on, number 9.
Number 9.
All right, let's see what you have. Tola. Oh, wow. All right, Tola. And you are from the tribe of Issachar. And your name is Worm. You judged for 23 years.
Oh,
That's a long time.
Oh, 1 more year. In the judge from Manasseh.
All
Yeah, Worm. All right, let's give it up to our judge. Thank you. All right, who has number 10?
Go Kyle, you're next.
Come on, Kyle. Let me just that. Come on here. There you go. All right. So we have Jephthah. All right. And Jephthah means he opens. He is from the tribe of. You gotta hold on to your stand.
hold on to it.
Hold on to it.
Hold it, Kyle. Hold it.
All right. Jephthah was from the tribe of Manasseh and defeated the Ammonites. So you defeated.
You defeated the Amazonites.
All right.
Okay.
Good job. Everyone give it up for our judge. Yeah. So we didn't talk about one judge because we're going to talk about him next week. Anyone can guess who that judge is?
Who's the judge we gotta talk about? We're gonna talk about him next week. What's his name? Samuel.
Good job.
So next week we're going to learn who Samuel is, and he will.
Just want to know about it today.
Okay, well I'll give you a
Well,
hint.
we learned.
We're gonna learn about it.
We learned yesterday about patience. So let's have patience and wait until next week to learn about Samuel.
Yay!
Yeah.
All right, someone's excited. All right. So, we thank everyone for joining us for the Children of Light Bible study. Please join us. Right. Please join us for our main Shabbat lesson at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Kwame Yashala.
Thank you.